Hey, I don't have any money, but please make my OC.
Hello, what is your personal media account so I can message you faster?
Bliss, you're my only hope. Please help me with my depression.
Why do I never get acknowledgement from you? You never do what I want.
Bushy, I love you. Please
If you have time to talk to your friends on Discord, then you have time to talk to me. Talk to me. I'm your biggest fan. I made fan art of you a week last week. I can talk to your friends on Discord.
Hey, back off! Give her space, damn it!
Yeah, what he said!
Talk to me. I'm your biggest fan. I need time to talk to your friends on Discord. You have time to talk to me. Talk to me. I'm your biggest fan. I made fan art of you.
Yeah, let's address this topic. Entitled fans. Oh boy. For those who are watching, I want to make one thing abundantly clear. I appreciate and respect all my fans that show me the same gesture in return. Most of the time, 99% of my followers are quite understanding and respectful of my boundaries, or accept them once I explain to them said boundaries. For that 1%, however, I have had experiences with certain individuals, whether it be for myself, some of my friends, or other YouTube idols that run into fans that would be described as entitled. Entitled, or entitlement, is a form of behavior when someone feels like the world owes them something, but they don't work to earn it. Whether that be from the workplace, their parents, their friends, even their partners. The mindset focuses on themselves while disregarding everyone or everything else around them because they believe they are that important. Always taking, not working for what they believe they are owed, and not giving back in return. With the entitled fan mentality, the individual implies this behavior towards people they look up to, whether that be a YouTuber like myself, a well-known artist, voice actors, directors, actors, etc., with the expectation that they are to receive special treatment without putting work into it because they believe they are more important than other fans. Inevitably, this kind of behavior causes tension, aggression, and eventually frustration on both the idol and the fan if it's not corrected and left to fester. So in this video, I hope to share some of my experiences and discuss certain topics of what entitled fans tend to fall under and what warning signs to look out for, in the hopes that we can all help to improve ourselves to become better individuals. Because the thing is, entitlement mentality stifles growth on a personal level for all of us. It creates aggressive atmospheres for personal and workspace environments, and overall, it's just generally not a good look for anyone. So let's get started. Number 1. Entitled fan asking an idol to do something for them for free. Typically, this kind of behavior falls towards those who are more noticed in the artwork communities, but it's not unusual that YouTubers, voice actors, musicians, or actors in general will get this kind of treatment too. In the fans' mindset, they enjoyed the work of the idol and want to have a special piece made for them, but can't afford to pay the idol for their efforts, and assume since the idol is popular, that they can afford to make free stuff for their fans and ask them regardless. However, they never stop to realize that the idol is doing this because it's their job or business and can't afford to give free content specifically to each individual that asks of them. Many artists like myself heavily rely on paid commissions to get by and pay the bills. Therefore, cannot afford to do free content for fans even if politely asked. When the idol explains this to the entitled fan, however, the reactions we typically get are the common 3.
But I deserve it. I'm your fan.
If you don't do this for me, then I won't support you anymore.
Artwork isn't even a real job. People don't buy it.
The issue that fans need to spot here is the mentality that you think you are owed something from your idol, simply because you follow them or you watch their content. This is not an effort on their part though, since most of the time YouTubers or artists post their work for free anyways. The idol isn't receiving compensation for their time if a fan asks them to do free work, and it takes time out of their schedule to make other content, which is what the fans watch or follow in the first place. Saying that artwork isn't payable or a real job interest is also backwards thinking, considering that most media we see today is created by the very artists or video editors who are hired to create this content on a professional level. Even for small businesses like myself, books, toys, video games, movies, cartoons, even music, they all exist today because artists are hired and paid for their time and talents to produce this content. Signs of being an entitled fan tend to show when they don't stop to consider the feelings of the idol's hard work and will go down the list of why they think they are more deserving than others when it comes to receiving free content. So before you approach your idol with the idea of asking them to do free artwork, stop and consider that their time is short. This is their business. All work that is enjoyed by you or others is worth paying for if you care for what they do. And just be respectful to the creative world in general. Number 2, entitled fan asking for idols' private information to get in contact on a personal level. Wanting to get to know the people you look up to is quite understanding. I'm no stranger to it myself. In fact, I am grateful every day that the idols I looked up to ended up becoming my friends. However, entitled fans are on the mentality that they think they should be in a special circle with their idols, simply because they comment a lot on their work, watch every single piece of video or art piece or fanfic their idol does, and therefore think that they know them on a personal level and think they are owed that right to have their idol's personal contact information. What the entitled fan doesn't realize is the fact that their idol receives hundreds if not thousands of comments every day from fans that love their work too, and unfortunately cannot commit to every single one with special attention whether the entitled fan wants it or not.
Hey, I've watched all your works for years now, so can I have your Discord ID? I want to talk to you more.
Sorry, but I don't know you.
Hello, I want to get to know you. Please contact me at this email since you're not busy.
I am busy. I work every day, and again, I'm sorry, but I don't know you either.
You love cookies, you're an adult, and you're married. I know everything about you, so we should be friends.
But I literally know nothing about you, and all that stuff is what most of my fans do know about me from my videos. I've never spoken to you before. Help!
Oh, how many of these do you get in a week? I'm pushing my changeling abilities to the extreme here.
For someone like myself, and being blessed with all the friends I have right now, is not because I asked or pestered them to give me their personal information or details about themselves. The friendships with those I happen to idolize with was built through projects, meeting face to face, because they wanted to get to know me on that level, and time running the natural course of us working and building on our relationships, developing trust and understanding on both sides. In other words, our friendships developed organically. It was never one-sided. Pestering your idols for their personal information to become their friend, but they do not wish to give that back in return, is not a natural way of building relationships. If anything, expecting that you owe this information and asking or demanding it could damage the fan relationship, resulting in being flat out ignored or worse, banned from the following or watching of their creators' content. In the end, it's best to respect boundaries for our idols and ourselves, so feelings are not hurt and that a healthy fan admiring idol situation is kept in check. The last thing anyone wants is to lose interest in entertainment simply because boundaries were not respected. Number 3. Asking your idol to help you in situations they are not qualified for. This is a frequent but odd form of mentality where the entitled fan feels they need the attention from their idol because nothing else will fix the problems in their life. This is not only unhealthy, but also can lead to dangerous situations too. The fact is, idols are not qualified to take the time out of their business to help every individual that sends them a comment or message about helping them in their personal lives, whether that be physically or mentally or personally for that matter. Some common examples? Well...
Hey, you started your website? Could you make one for me now?
What? I barely just figured out how to run my own website. I'm not qualified to help with that.
Aww. Hey Bliss, my partner and I are having trouble. Can you please go talk to them?
I'm sorry, but I don't know you and I'm not a relationship advisor.
Hey, I'm really depressed, and your content is the only thing that's making me happy. Can you help me?
Oh, sorry, but I don't think I can.
But you're Lightning Bliss. Rainbows make you smile, so that means you need to make me smile.
I'm glad you enjoy my content and rainbows, but I can't help you with your depression.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm afraid she can't. She's not a licensed therapist.
But you make others smile.
Through my entertainment. I'm an artist and video editor. I'm not a trained mental health expert. See? Artwork!
No, only you can fix my depression.
Please don't yell at me.
Indeed.
Why will you help me? You should help your fans.
Whoa, leave Mama alone. Say no, Dr. Wolf. Whoa.
Disclaimer, Dr. Wolf is not a licensed therapist. He's a fictional character representing the Brony community and is played by my friend whose job is being an accountant. This has been your daily dose of Brony facts. Thank you, and now back to the show.
Starting your own business, or fixing relationships, or demanding for medical, financial, or mental health aid to your idol is not only lacking input, but also a dangerous mentality to have. These are situations that require the fan putting in the effort to resolve these situations or seeking help from actual qualified professionals, and should not be put pressure on their idols who have absolutely no experiences in those fields. You wouldn't ask a plumber to be your surgeon in an operation, would you? So why would you ask a YouTuber to be your therapist? It's the same thing. Number 4, entitled fans demanding activities or requests because they believe they are the exception to the rules. Some entitled fans get the idea that if they commission their idol, whether through artwork or videos or any content suggestions for that matter, that they are an exception to the rule and therefore can demand requests of their idols whenever they feel like, regardless if the idol is comfortable with it or not.
Will you review a Sonic the Hedgehog game?
No thanks. I'm not a fan of Sonic.
But I want you to do it. Do it for me now.
Hey, you should look taller. I liked it when you were taller.
But, this is my normal height.
Yeah, well, I didn't like it when you were short. Be taller.
Hey, show me your...
Yay!
Excuse me?
Oh yes, I want to see you.
Yay!
King hell, where do these things keep coming from?
Number 5, throwing your feelings on an idol unrelentingly. This entitled fan mentality is probably one of the most frequent forms of behavior I've seen most when it comes to me personally, as well as one of the most problematic on a stalker and harassment level. The behavior that a fan exhibits when they want more than just a fan or even friendship connection, but an actual romantic involvement. In essence, the entitled fan is pushing their feelings onto their idol, and it's constantly a one-sided affair that is completely unwanted. In fact, Mad Munchkin did a video about this on her channel not too long ago, so be sure to check that video out. Some examples?
Hey, you shouldn't be talking to Aeon. He's evil. You should be talking to me instead.
He's my friend.
What? You can't be friends? He's evil. I'm such a nice person. You should be talking to me. I will summon 1,000 gastro cannons to destroy him and keep you safe.
Aw, what an adorable white knight you are. Hey there, I made some artwork for you.
Oh, thanks! You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, that's the way perhaps we get a little closer.
Excuse me? No.
You little I just gave you artwork and you didn't give me the time of day.
I never asked for the artwork though, and I don't know you.
Hey, I want to get to know you more, so I'm going to give you a list about all the details about me.
No thanks. I'm not really interested.
I love cats and dogs. I really like all animals. I love Minecraft, Among Us, FNAF, Sonic the Hedgehog, but not Fortnite. I love to read books, like Wings of Fire, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, there are books too. Don't judge. Minecraft guides, 5 kingdoms, all sorts of things. Basically action or horror books. I love to watch My Little Pony, obviously. Lego Ninjago's also a big one.
Excuse me, but I'm not interested. Also, I'm married.
The Simpsons, basically anything related to action or comedy. I also love video games, by the way. I like creating jokes, although not all my jokes are funny. I think they are. I hate sports, and I have ADHD. I know, not too interesting, am I? So yeah, anyway, what you think about me so far? Good, bad? I'd love to chat with you more because I want to be with you. I don't have many nice friends, just saying. So let's get closer and see if some fire starts.
When idols receive unwanted attention like this, it's not surprising that they stop commenting to the fan, ignore their comments, remove, or even block them as a result, because the fan can't seem to grasp that they are wanting more and more of their idol's time. But don't stop to consider the idol's feelings or situations first. The result is the fan normally will get angry and start making aggressive comments or posts, or worse, making multiple accounts to further contact the idol even though they know they want nothing to do with them, resulting in one of the biggest red flags: throwing tantrums.
I deserve to be heard by Lightning Bliss.
Dude, chill out.
No, I will not chill out. You're supposed to be nice to me. It's not supposed to be like this. Why won't you like me?
And yoink.
I have been nothing but nice to you, and this is how you show it. I hope you die. I hope your channel ends.
Meeting fans is quite the blast, eh?
A clear sign of being an entitled fan is when they start complaining and throwing tantrums in public areas. They want to be seen and heard, and by screaming out their frustrations when they don't get their way. It's a form of attention, negative as it is, and doubles down on why they believe they deserve the attention they want. Negative or positive, it's attention to them regardless. But by being negative, they are harming themselves and those around them by doing so.
You make excellent points, Blissy Boo. But I think we also need to consider how these encounters can feel from the opposite perspective. I've experienced similar encounters, but I don't think it always boils down to entitlement. One of the oddest aspects of social media is that it creates connections that aren't always mutual. The work YouTubers put out there becomes part of a person's daily rhythm, and so they might feel a connection that sadly isn't mutual. And folks often have to fill the gap with an idealized version of the creator. I've met folks who enjoy my work but are being way too hard on themselves when they meet me in person, or are trying to prove themselves to a figure that's partly imagined, or they somehow view themselves as inferior, which is entirely untrue. Not to mention that there are 1,000 factors going on in a person's life that can influence how they behave at the moment. I'm not saying that creators who are lucky enough to earn a following need to go with every encounter passively, but I do caution against looking down or denouncing people we don't know. There are people who take things too far and don't respect boundaries. There are people who are trying to be respectful but are not sure how to go about it. So if I may offer a bit of advice to fans who want to go up and talk to a creator they admire, there is one secret phrase that helps establish a connection, an utterance of immense resourcefulness that is tragically underutilized. That phrase is, "How are you doing?" A simple question that shows investment in another as a person. Give that a try when meeting your favorite creators and see how the conversation can unfold from there.
You're being unusually helpful.
Don't get used to it. I'm still a fan of foul play.
I understand if some of you watching may feel a little insecure after hearing or seeing some of these examples. I would too. However, the point to this video is to help us gain self-awareness of what we say and do, whether on the internet or in public. It's quite possible that you may have spotted some signs of entitlement within yourself, and that's okay. Even I'm spotting some new perspectives in all this, and I'm analyzing behaviors within myself and how I'm acting around others. Having awareness is one of the first steps to acknowledging and correcting the behavior that would be deemed inappropriate or harmful, not only to yourself, but others as well. Continuing to learn and grow to become better versions of ourselves is what I hope we can all take away from this video at the end of the day. But what do you viewers have to say about this topic? Do any of you have experiences with entitlement behavior you'd like to share? If so, feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear from you regardless. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to share this video around. It really does help to support my channel and content. And also be sure to check out the Lightning Bliss store linked in the description below. There's also my Patreon page if you are interested in supporting me further there. I am Lightning Bliss. Keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile.
This is Kayla recording for Fan 1. I really hope that you get a lot of views on this video because these lines are hella cringe. My dude.
Bliss, Miss. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm really depressed, and your continent is the only thing. Continent? Oh my god, Lord help me.
Bliss, I wish you were to read my fanfic. I would like to have you know that our characters have been interacting for the longest time. I have secretly been behind everything.
Oh god, it's cringy.
Bliss, I have an idea for a magic lesson. Do not worry, my character is very powerful. I can totally make this work. This time you will succeed and never need to do it again. Got ya! Ha ha ha!